Okay, I don't know if Alex is going to be here, so we'll just start.
All right. Someone start us off.
All right, Sean. Did you check out the podcast?
I did. I listened to the whole. Actually, I think we all heard the whole thing for the most part.
Yeah, thoughts, comments,
That's what I said.
concerns?
Yeah. Surprisingly, considering it was only one evening of recording, I think it actually went pretty well.
Well, believe it or not, we actually have a fan mail.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. So
No way.
So this is from someone called Cherry Lay 036. I less than 3. Your new video. Jelly Side Down Pilot Podcast. Hi. I watched some of your videos last night, and I have to say I was impressed. The one thing that really stuck out to me was that you weren't getting many views. Oh. I really think your videos are much better than most of the junk on YouTube. That's nice. I just don't understand why more people haven't found them. Ultimately, I thought your videos were some of the best on the site. Isn't it crazy that people would rather... Isn't it crazy that people would rather the same garbage over and over instead of new, fresh material? I just wanted to let you know that you aren't alone. I used to have problems getting views too. Then I found name of website. Basically, the service sends a ton of views to your video so that you can get ranked in the YouTube search engine. They really helped me. Maybe they can do the same for you. They even have a free trial going on right now. No matter what you decide, I hope you keep sending your videos in. They make YouTube all the more enjoyable. Have a great day, Maggie.
Hello.
Hi.
Anna.
Hi.
What's up?
Hello.
I'm laying in bed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to do me a favor?
Well, maybe.
Can you... It's not dirty. Jeez. Can you say you're listening to Jelly Side Down?
Oh, don't rope her into this.
No. We need more intros.
I already listened to it.
No. You have to say it.
I have to say, I'm listening to Jelly Side Down.
No, you're listening to.
Oh, I see.
God damn it.
So is this supposed to be like a commercial?
No, it's gonna be the intro.
Oh, God. What, are you going to record it, or is it recording right now?
It's recording right now.
Oh, okay. You're listening to Jelly Side Down.
Morgan Freeman and Edina Hines. Is this relationship odd, questionable, or just plain wrong? This weekend I watched Lean on Me and Driving Miss Daisy, not I, the person who wrote this article, back to back on OWN, and I thought, I love Morgan Freeman. I forgot he's such a good actor. Well, how do you even forget such a thing? And then I saw reports that he may have actually married his 27-year-old step-granddaughter, Edina Hines.
What?
Or at least plans to. And I thought, I'm disgusted by Morgan Freeman. I forgot he's such a creeper. Is that well known? Is this a thing? Rumors of this sort of decade-long love affair have swarmed for several years, and many assumed it was the cause of Morgan's divorce to his second wife, Myrna Cawley Lee, which was finalized in September 2010 with a settlement hush money of $400 million. Reports that Morgan was now free to marry his step-granddaughter and had plans to do so were never confirmed, never denied either. Well, you can't go around denying something like that. It only lends credence.
I like the pun in
the
there.
reports
Morgan
did get
free
people
to marry.
I don't think that was intentional. Honestly, I'm the most shocked because I thought Morgan Freeman was gay.
So did I. I thought the same thing. Did not know he was married.
So
Wait, how did
both
gay. Of you get that impression? I never had that impression. From Morgan Freeman? Why?
Whenever I see an old man with an earring, I always assume he's gay.
It's true.
Either that or a
God
pirate.
damn it! I reckon. Have you heard about this? So this, of course, pertains mostly to video game enthusiasts. It is very likely at this point that there is going to be Minecraft Legos.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, they petitioned for him a while ago.
Yeah, it was. The weird thing is I don't even know if it was an official Lego site, but I mean it was like a Lego fan site that somehow yet still has a contest that allows you to win and like create an official Lego set, sort of like say Threadless does with T-shirts. You know,
Sure.
What's the company? Mojang put forward Minecraft Legos because I mean that might eventually mean there'd be like a Lego Minecraft video game, which quite frankly you would just have. You'd just load it up and you'd hear, wah! The dream world is collapsing. We have to go deeper.
Oh my god.
And you know, I would play it. God help me.
It'd be a game based on a toy, based on a game.
And yet nothing would change.
No, it'd be the same thing.
Very slight differences in graphics. Oh. And I would play it.
You know what we need for like our little like intermittent things between the segments? We need like a Seinfeld like you know, that kind of a thing.
Yeah, you should get on your keyboard and record something.
No, he just provided them right there. Just splice those in, man.
Yeah,
we're set.
Just use those for the sound.
We're golden. Yep.
Speaking of internet, did you guys see the Miley Cyrus penis cake?
No.
Did you see it? Just everyone. Is this something people have heard about?
Should I have seen it?
Yeah, hang on, I'll link it to you. It is ridiculous.
Okay, I was gonna ask. Is this something I want to see?
I kind of want to see it, to be honest.
Yeah, you want to see this. Here, you gotta get the best one.
Oh my goodness! Please tell me it's a cake of a penis, but instead of the head of the penis, it's Miley Cyrus's head.
It's a cake of a penis, but instead of the penis, it's Miley Cyrus's head.
No.
Follow that sentence correctly.
Instead of like the head, the tip of the penis, her head is the tip of the penis.
There you go. What's up?
That was a huge link, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Jesus! That is disgusting.
Isn't it? I like that there's a sore on it.
That's clearly just where someone has eaten some of the penis cake.
No.
I like the little tiny red frosting. I like the little red frosting penises around the big penis.
For extra penis. You know, and this...
There's
this
one
just
picture where she's rimming it.
What?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh my god, is that red velvet cake? That looks like red velvet cake.
Well, now Sean wants some.
I can't know.
The thing is...
Who is Liam supposed to be? It says Happy Birthday, Liam.
Probably Liam Neeson.
The headline says, Miley Cyrus licks the penis cake at Liam...
Liam Neeson. Oh, damn.
Man orally rapes puppy in front of 9-year-old.
Oh,
please tell me.
Nope, that's not real.
You're a liar.
Don't post a link. Do not post a link to that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because if you do, I'll click on it, and I don't want to click on it.
It's a real thing.
Damn it. I have to click on it now.
Thurman McGriff accused of using puppy's mouth to pleasure himself in front of a 9-year-old.
Okay, the little...
Oh my god, that
caption,
mugshot is just...
The caption below the mugshot is even worse. Thurman McGriff apparently caught in a case of puppy love.
Why would you do that?
Not okay. Who the hell wrote this? Mm-hmm. According to police, at the very least, he whipped out his penis in public and simulated oral sex using the pooch's mouth as the pleasure center in front of a 9-year-old boy! ! The first comment, it says, McGriff should be locked up in the dog pound. Honestly,
That's a terrible idea.
I wouldn't put the dogs through that. No way. Okay.
So I was talking with Alex a little earlier, and
No, we're not done with the dog sex.
no, we are done.
Guys.
We were done.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, do that again.
Really?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah.
Oh, let me show you some kung fu, eh? Is that okay?
Yeah.
God, I feel like I was like dancing for money or something just now. I feel dirty.
I got a game. It's a terrible game. Who would you do? I'm not sure if you've heard of it before.
Is it
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Kill Mary?
Just who would you do? You have to pick one actress and one actor.
Like from a list, or we just come up with one?
Just from whatever. Not at the same time.
Anne Hathaway
obviously.
and Hugh Jackman. Anne Hathaway and Hugh Jackman. Anne Hathaway and Hugh Jackman.
All right, Alex
I
has
think
decided.
he's cutting a loop.
He's broken.
Quick, just fist pound.
Oh
Just,
God!
What?
Wrong term there.
Can we do any time in their prime? Like, can we pick somebody out?
Any-
of Okay.
Any time in their prime.
All right. I would pick a young Chris Walken and
Ooh.
Audrey Hepburn.
Of course. Of course.
Man, Audrey Hepburn,
surprised-
she fought Nazis.
It's true.
Yeah.
Fought him as hard as she could. I really want to see Audrey Hepburn with a big leather trench coat in the rain, just with mitts, all these dead Nazis at her feet.
That is a graphic novel. Like, she actually did fight Nazis, so, oh man. It'd be better than Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
I still can't believe I thought Daniel Day-Lewis was in that movie.
Yeah, that was
Horse's
ridiculous.
ass. I feel like such a horse's ass. Well, I'm sorry. I thought that there was a Daniel Day-Lewis Abraham Lincoln movie. Heard nothing about it after that. And then I heard that Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter was coming out. And I'm like, wow, it'd be weird if there was 2 Abraham Lincoln movies coming out. It's weird that he's in that. Derp, derp, derp.
Yo.
I feel like we're sitting by the lakeside and Sean's just strumming his guitar while we're watching fireflies buzz around our heads.
So serene.
Pondering life's great questions.
By the
What
way,
would
Sean,
you do?
Andrew, neither of you have answered the question.
Oh, well, I've got a list of actresses. I don't know if I can just pick one.
You've got a lisp?
A list. I have a lisp. I have a lisp of actresses.
Lisp.
Well, pick the one that you would want the most. It is possible. I know it doesn't seem possible.
It's so hard.
Gross, Sean. I don't need to know that.
Yeah, you take
How
it. the way you
hard
wanna
is
take
it?
That's
It
the
could
worst
cut
game
twice.
show. That's the worst game show. It really is. How hard is it?
So hard. I don't know.
Oh, God. The only man to win was, he walked off that stage with bloody jeans, is all I'm going to say.
Just went right through the thread count.
Ow! That hurt parts of my brain.
It was like that scene from, what is it, Aliens? Except it got sucked through the zipper.
Jesus. No thanks.
So, Sean, who did you pick?
Yeah.
I would. Well, all right. I'll just. I would pick Marion Cotillard and John Hamm.
Both good. Both good.
Ham sandwich.
Oh my God, would he put you into a ham sandwich?
I don't even know what that means, but probably.
I'm sure he does. So Andrew, it's to you.
You know,
Helen
the
Mirren.
weird thing is I was Helen Mirren.
Hey, she's pretty fine for like 70 years old.
Man, the thing is, I'm having a really hard time picking an actress, which doesn't sound so good, just because the actor is clearly going to be Ron Perlman, because he's great.
Oh man, you need an actress, unless you just want to go with Ron Perlman, and we'll leave it at that.
He's got Ron
that's
Perlman,
a little.
and Ron Perlman in a wig is the other one.
The problem is like, I was like, Audrey Hepburn is already taken. Just I
Yep,
can't
she's
horn
spoken
in
for.
on Frodo's territory.
That's true. You guys would
Yeah,
have to
you
like
can-
fight for dominance, and Andrew, you'd inflate yourself to look larger, and and Frodo would show his horns, and then you guys would like run your heads into each other for a while. I'm confusing a lot of animals. I'm sorry.
This is, well, the thing is there's many candidates, and I'm horrible with names, but I can say Olivia Wilde.
Oh,
It's always been
Good
pretty
choice.
hot.
nice. Very good choice.
Well done,
It
Perlman.
just occurs to me now. I'm gonna cry.
I also have
It's so beautiful.
I have the runners-up probably of 1-2 punch. Alison Brie and Lizzie Kaplan would be also high up.
Oh,
Who was that?
that was
you?
me. Those were good answers.
Okay. I was worried something else happened.
Who was before Lizzie Kaplan? Just
Alison
what?
Brie.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, Alison Brie's. Yeah, that's a great.
Oh,
choice.
you should have gone with Brie and John Hamm, so that it could have been a Brie ham sandwich.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
No, Alison Brie though. Well done. Well played. If I wasn't so attracted to Anne Hathaway, Alison Brie is who I would have chosen.
So I assume, being a big Anne Hathaway fan, you've seen the film Havoc,
No, actually, I have not seen Havoc.
where she's naked and stuff.
Nope, I refuse to watch any movie where she's naked. I won't do it. Won't do it.
So you probably haven't seen either of the Princess Diary films, right?
I've seen both of those, and you
She's
are
just-
a thief and a
she's
scoundrel.
Just
Those are children's movies.
actually, she's bottomless. Surprisingly, not topless. She's bottomless in both of those films.
Just spread legs in a chair.
There's that scene where they straighten out her curly pubic hair.
Oh my god, I'm almost 100% sure that didn't happen.
Yeah, they give her vagina contacts.
And just
And,
Julie Andrews just sings into her vagina, and it just
Stop.
echoes.
Stop. Stop.
Yodeling.
I hate it. Stop it. You're the worst people.
Actually, bleach her anus in the second one.
No. You're lying. At least my
How many times have you seen Uranus? How do you know?
Hey, at least my choice is still alive. Oh, okay, that was kind of mean. I'm sorry.
Who is it mean to? Who is it mean to?
Frodo's.
What is that mean though? Because I mean, I think he knows. I'm pretty. Did someone not tell him that Audrey
Yeah.
Hepburn died?
I was aware.
Okay.
I don't think you were. Let me have this. You know who I'm really amazed? Like, it's great that she's still alive, but it's really amazing that she is. Betty White. Betty White. Alive and well. You know what's gonna be really sad though in the next couple of years when like Betty White actually starts to really like mentally age and like everyone can tell. Like she won't be as, quick to the
Not-
draw with jokes and stuff. It'll happen. It will happen.
That doesn't happen with like everyone. People don't always,
I'm sorry, but people get old though, and like
Come
you.
see-
People don't age, Alex.
Eventually, though, she will get to the point when like it'll be like, oh, she's too old to like do funny stuff. I guarantee it'll happen.
Yeah.
It happens to everyone. I mean, it's not.
What if her physical health fails before her mental health?
Well, the thing is that never
I'm just
actually
saying.
happened to George Carlin. He actually he died doing stand-up. Like
True.
he was writing new material, and his special wasn't that
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, he kept
last
his
one.
mind sharp.
All right, I'll give you that.
I'm telling you, it
Dude
works with
worked-
the Dark Knight. You either die a hero.
Or live long enough to see herself become the villain.
Yeah.
That is actually
Did
pretty.
that
true.
happen?
So,
course.
what do you mean? Yes.
George-
all the
yeah,
time.
George-
Chris Farley,
Yeah,
and Adam Sandler.
Yep. Adam Sandler should
Yeah, but I
like.
mean-
I would trade Adam Sandler any
But we
day.
were talking about Carlin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he died when he was still a hero.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't work if I have to explain what I'm saying to you, Andrew.
It's true.
But I mean,
You're just
I-
taking
I
us
was
3
just
steps
said it sort of-
backwards.
it was the saying always sort of implied to me that if you die a hero, you kind of died young. I mean, George Carlin lived to be pretty old for all that cocaine he did
No, he died a hero.
back in the 80s. Yeah, he did. But I mean, just
Yeah.
the way the saying it.
What are you
It's like-
saying, Andrew?
So in other words, at some point in your all. So in other words, just your interpretation of the saying is some people become villains because everyone dies at some point.
What? That's not
Just-
true.
Like, I mean,
Wait,
unless
really?
your interpretation of the saying is if you become a villain, you're immortal. So in which case,
No.
fuck this good guy shit.
No, you just live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
It's true.
Audible
There
sigh.
are two ways to die. One, you're still a hero, or you're a villain. I don't understand
What
where
if,
you're missing the coin.
What if you started out as a villain?
Well, then you can live long enough to see yourself become a hero,
It's true.
which happens a lot.
Or an anti-hero. I mean, that's
Yeah,
usually how
yeah.
it goes down. Most villains don't fully redeem themselves, but die trying.
It's true.
So yeah, I think that there's...
Harry Osborn.
Yeah.
Aye.
That poor, jagged-faced fool. Crazy.
Sean, play Jane Says.
Oh my god, I just saw that you knew this was coming, Pete. That makes me so sad. I just kind of glanced at my phone, and there it is. You knew this was coming, Pete. I
So
didn't,
dumb.
though. I really didn't.
So dumb.
I really wish he would have just looked at him and be like, you know, Harry, honestly, I knew you were pissed, but I never imagined you showing up on a flying snowboard. It never crossed my mind once.
You know what bothers me about those movies? At the end of the first film, Mary Jane figures out Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Yep.
And then at the beginning of the second film, she alludes to the fact that she still knows by like saying, oh, maybe he has two jobs. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then in the middle of the film, she's like, oh my god, you're Spider-Man? What?
That's a good point.
And it's just like,
well,
what
'cause
is
I think,
going on?
I think it's because she had suspicions, but they were never actually confirmed. And
Yeah,
then
but it's like, still, you wouldn't go, oh my god, you're Spider-Man, how can this be? You'd be like, oh, I kind of thought that, but okay, let's roll with it.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to defend a not very good actress here. I mean, that's just partially on.
Oh, you think Kirsten Dunst didn't understand what was going on, and they were like, whatever, we got it.
Have you seen those movies? She doesn't understand what's going on at all the whole time. It's like I think she just was on set, and they're like, shh, we don't know why she has the wig on. Let's just roll with it.
Apply the nipples and get her out there.
I don't.
Yep. And they're just like, all right, we got it. It's taped. Done.
Apply the nipples?
Yeah, you gotta apply the fake pointy nipples.
Her famous nipples.
They don't just tweak them, Sean. They come pre-nipped.
Pre-nipped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pre-nipped. That is the first time I've ever heard that. Pre-nipped.
Really? Like you've
Applesauce.
known Frodo for this long?
I've never heard
Applesauce.
pre-nipped before. I really haven't.
You haven't known Frodo long enough, I guess.
Frodo, do you often use pre-nipped?
I don't think I've ever said that before in my life.
Pre-nuptial agreement. There it is.
I was happy with it.
I was pleased with my joke. Sean, you got the jingle?
I do.
Did you do it already?
I'll do it again for you.
I could just be surprised on the...
I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Okay.
Ramses the Damsies, all wrapped in bandadangies. It's mummy news.
Can you do it again? I almost did a spit take on my computer.
Sorry. Ramses the Damsies, all wrapped in bandadangies. It's mummy news.
A builder was investigating some rafters in a 6th century old church in Potenza. And this dude, apparently there was a water leak, and that's why he was investigating. And he found a mummified remains of a body, fully clothed, shoes and glasses and everything. It was this woman, Elisa Claps, who was 16 when she disappeared in 1993. And 17 years. And it's apparently something of a mystery. And
17 years? No, it's 19 years.
Yeah. Sorry, just 17 years of hell is what this quote I was reading is. But in Dorset, Britain, apparently her body, the discovery of her body has set off some sort of controversy relating to another unsolved murder in 2002. holding a lock of hair that was not hers.
Huh.
It's that's interesting, but it's not very mummy centric, man.
No.
Like, I mean, if I was listening and I was waiting for mummy news, I would expect like some serious mummy news, like mummies were found in Peru later.
Later?
It's much later. They were found in Peru. That's all we get, but we know there's mummies in Peru. There's multiple mummies.
Well, where did this take place?
Hortensia.
Yeah.
Was it England?
No. The mummified body was found in the Most Holy Trinity Church in Potenza.
I don't know where Potenza is.
I don't either.
I don't pretend to know.
It kind of sounds like Pretenza, which makes me think it's not real.
Yeah.
So this
made up mummy news.
Yup.
Yep.
Oh, you're still here, Andrew? I didn't know you were still here.
Yeah, I'm just reading comics, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're really productive. We're not
thank you.
We're not reading comics. Anna's
What
reading
are
a
you doing?
book. I'm not doing anything. I'm staring at Skype.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, we're focused on the task at hand, Andrew. You're just
What a sad.
You're just giving
What
us
a
your
sad,
B game.
lonely existence.
You know
what?
what?
A sad, lonely existence people have.
You know what?
What?
People would
What?
kill to be on this podcast. It's
I feel
opportunity.
honored,
Yeah.
actually, that I'm
Yeah.
here now.
Yeah, you're gonna get replaced by Anna.
Yay!
All right.
The fans will rejoice.
I gotta go.
I guarantee Cherry Lane will be like, I like you're breaking up the status quo. I see you fired Andrew from the pilots.
Captain Scales has got to go.
Is that
You know what
Andrew's
you guys should
suggestion?
do?
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
You guys should write interviews for people and then have them, like, have guest stars on your show.
That was one of the things we talked about.
You should,
Good idea, Yoko.
shut up.
Hey, at least she's pitching ideas.
Yeah. Come
Yeah,
on.
man, that's
Listen,
way better
right?
than any idea you've thrown at us so far.
And ask me questions
I
about
don't
my...
even remember. Have I given ideas?
I don't know.
I'm not an ideas man.
We could
Alright.
interview Alex on
Alright.
his hates.
Anna, I'll interview you.
Okay.
What's your favorite curse word?
I think I'm gonna have to go with fuck.
Are you just doing the stupid James Lipton thing he does?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Am I
It's
supposed
not
to
stupid.
explain
It's
why I
pretty
like the word fuck?
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's great because there's so many ways you can use it, you know?
Yeah. It's a noun and verb. And it's very bold. And it just expresses how I feel most of the time.
Fuck!
Yes. Like I can't really get the same feeling out of saying the word bitch or cunt or ass.
Yeah.
It's just not the same. Or even shit. Shit is not a very great word, actually.
Andrew, are you watching a video?
I'm watching The Simpsons.
No.
Are you? That is really loud.
He's like right in front of the TV.
No, it's actually really far away, so my sound must be like really like sensitive.
Yeah, I'm picking that up.
I can turn it down a bit,
Oh, okay, but not enough.
but not
Oh,
enough.
you're worse than Andrew. Besides your favorite swear word, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word. Shit, I know I have one. I couldn't
It's
tell you. You're gonna have to get back to me.
it's
I know what-
lugubrious, right?
Lugubrious.
It's definitely lugubrious, I think.
That's not a word.
I'm pretty sure mine's ziggurat.
it is. Totally word.
It is. It's true. I've heard it.
Alright, what is your least favorite word? You have to have one of those.
My least favorite word.
Yeah. It just hurts
It's too hard unless I'm looking at like a book or something. I know I have a least favorite word. I never really liked the word floor.
Moist? Is it moist?
Moist. I don't really like moist that much.
What were you gonna say, Anna?
Floor. I don't like the word floor.
Oh yeah?
I don't know why.
That's weird. Alright. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Creatively.
What?
I can't really say. I think art. I don't know.
Art inspires your art?
Yes, well, pretty much looking at any kind of disgusting,
That's super meta.
bloody, colorful. Actually, horror movies probably, as sad as that is.
Interesting.
Violence, blood, but not necessarily though, because I definitely would say I would give up gore for any kind of psychological thriller any day. I really like just disturbing things, mental illness, psychology. I enjoy psychology. I enjoy my women's studies classes. Those are the things that inspire me.
Nice. What turns you off creatively, spiritually, emotionally?
Definitely. Shit, that's a hard one. All I can really relate it to is like going to a club. I went to I went to a dance club last weekend, and I kind of wanted to commit suicide for 3 days.
Jesus.
Like, it really was unsettling. So I think I really hate society. I really hate, how do I say this? I really hate aggressive men.
No.
I had a guy hit me on the ass really hard, and I flicked him off.
You should have
He
punched
just
him in
like
the
punched.
nuts.
He just punched you right in the ass.
Yeah, like, no, I'm not kidding. Like, it hurt. I was like, what the fuck?
Did he slap your ass or did he punch your ass? Because if he punched your ass, it was Len Walton.
It was, oh god. It wasn't like a punch, but it was like way harder than a fucking slap. I was really pissed off. I was like, God. He was talking to some woman at a bar too.
You should have kneed him in the groin.
I almost did. I should have. I could have gotten away with it too, because I'm a girl.
Yeah. So let's move on. What sound or noise do you love?
I like the sound of trains.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
And shut up.
No, I was serious. I had an ice cube in my mouth, so it sounded weird.
It did sound pretty sarcastic.
Oh, fascinating!
That's so
interesting. That's so interesting.
Okay, that's another thing I love is the way you talk like an old man. I like the sound of Frodo's voice.
Yeah, it's
old man Frodo.
Old man Frodo.
Oh, I haven't had that done to me for a long time. All right, what sound or noise do you hate, Anna?
Do I hate?
Yeah, I hate.
I really don't like loud noises. Loud, startling noises.
Okay.
Or
I was waiting for somebody to scream into their mic.
I was really tempted to be like, bang! Or do something. Drop a book right by my mic. I don't know.
Yeah,
Isn't your mic on your face?
Yeah, I can lean down.
Just slams himself in the face with a book. Ha ha, Anna!
Alright.
Broken
do
mic.
this.
I don't. These are hard questions.
Aren't they? That was really pathetic, Andrew.
That was really pathetic.
Sorry. My face isn't a hard enough surface.
All right. This one's an amazing question. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Ooh, I like that one actually.
Yeah.
If I could be, if I could be a female rapper, I would.
Would you? Would
Yes.
you be MIA?
Yes, I think that would be extremely badass. But that's also like more in the artistic range. So if I had to like go outside of the arts, I would probably say like therapy or science. I would be a scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you study in science? What would be your area of specialty?
I feel like I would do like the human body and biology and nutrition and shit.
Yeah. You'd use humans as guinea pigs and...
Yes! I would do experiments on...
You'd be a mad scientist. You'd be a mad scientist.
You would totally be the scientist who actually creates the human centipede.
Oh, God. I probably would. But...
For no real
That's
purpose.
the sort of thing you should admit to.
I like horror movies, but I don't like the idea of torturing people.
Oh.
So...
Yeah, you wouldn't last. You wouldn't last.
No.
Anna, what profession would you not like to do?
Math, obviously. I don't want to do
math
anything.
profession.
Anything with computers or math, I would rather probably die.
Take your math job and shove it.
I don't.
That's I don't know. Or construction worker. Fuck that shit. I am not doing that.
Yeah. Oh, Alex is online. All right, last question. Anna, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Oh, God.
Oh, God. That's what you like him to say?
Oh, God, she's here? Oh, no. What are we going to do?
I would like him to say that I've succeeded in life and good things about me, I suppose. I really don't know. I would like him to tell me that I would more like me to explain, or like him to explain himself more than anything about me, I guess.
Anna, I'm never going to explain myself to you. Forget it.
Alex, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about God.
Well, yeah. I guess he could explain himself better to everyone. That's fair.
I want him to tell me his true beliefs on abortion and society and other things.
It'd be pretty great if he was just like, frankly, I don't really give a shit. Whatever.
That's kind of what I want to hear from him, is to know that he really doesn't give a shit about all the stuff that everyone's stewing about and crap. And I want him to tell me that he doesn't believe in patriarchy. That would make me feel better.
Ooh.
All right, do we have an Alex Hates jingle?
Ooh, I hope.
Anna, do you want to do an Alex Hates jingle?
Do I want to? I don't remember what it is.
That doesn't matter, just make it up.
Na 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 na, Alex hates everything. Na 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 na.
Amazing. All right, what do you hate this week, Alex?
Well, what was last week? Was last week pizza?
Last week was pizza, and
okay,
you gave us
a teaser for cake.
Yeah.
Oh, it was cake. That's right. I thought it was. Okay. Well, I mean, let's just start right on. Let's just start right on the bat here. It's way too sweet for anyone to enjoy. Way too much sugar going on there, and I'm not much of a sugar fan. I know you guys know this about me. But no, like what really deters me from cake is it's just tons of bread, essentially, just coated in like a lardy sugar. Like what is the draw? I guess I don't get it. Anyone? Can anyone tell me what the draw is?
So,
what about brioche? Do you like brioche?
I've never had it, I don't think.
It's sugar bread.
Oh, then
Well,
no.
I was going to say, how do you feel about
well,
ice?
are there any variations on on the cake sort of template that is a little more palatable to you?
Do you like it in cup form?
No, God, no. The closest I can get as far as baked goods go is probably I enjoy like an apple or a raspberry pie every now and then. But that's as far as I'll go on the baked goods spectrum.
What about a flourless cake, like a flourless torte?
I can't say I've had one. I mean, it'd be interesting to try, but again, I'm not a huge fan.
Or like a nice fruity bunt, maybe.
A little bunt cake.
Or like good cake. You've never had good cake, dog.
Well, see, everyone tells me that. I've never had good cake. You know what?
Because I could see like why you would.
You've been eating shitty cake your whole life, man.
Just the smelliest cake.
I've eaten some pretty shitty cake today.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's shitty cake everywhere you go. I mean, you can't escape it. But no, I mean, the reason I don't like cake personally is just because, one, frosting is awful. Like, it's just pure sugar, and I just do not like that. And then on top of that, like I said, it's just that, like, just bready, cakey, nothing. Like, it's just... any time I've ever taken a bite of cake, I just instantly feel like I've been defeated by life. I don't even there's no middleman there. It's just every time.
Carrot cake.
Oh no, carrot cake does not get a special thing because it has carrots in it. That is not how that works.
That's different, though. It doesn't even taste like shitty cake.
Yeah, well, it still tastes like
My
cake.
dad hates carrot cake. You know.
Really? God, I fucking love carrot cake.
I hate carrot cake, actually.
Oh, we should have what Bill hates.
My world.
One year we actually got him, just a round cake that we told the baker to decorate with carrots. And he was just sort of sitting there staring at it, frowning at it for like 20 minutes until we cut it. And then he actually had to try it, and he was like, "This isn't carrot cake at all."
Oh.
Then he enjoyed it.
Oh, how about those Little Debbie snack cakes?
No.
Wait, you eat Twinkies?
Well, actually,
That's pretty close to consistency of cake.
Funny story about
It's
Twinkies.
a sponge cake.
Sean, Andrew, you remember when I bought that box of Twinkies the other night?
Oh, yeah.
And how I didn't open them at Andrew's house?
I know, I noticed.
Yeah, I know.
I remember
we were eyeing them the whole time. Well, when I got home, I decided, all right, I'll have one Twinkie. I did buy them tonight. It'd be silly not to eat one. Opened the first one, took one bite, and threw the entire thing away, and then gave the box to my little brother. I don't think I'm ever going to be eating a Twinkie ever again. It was really weird. I was just like, oh, don't want this, and then it was gone. But yeah, no. So I mean, that is, I guess, the simplest way or reason why I hate cake is just the overall sweetness and the whole cakey part is awful. I mean, I guess the one cake that was okay, but I still wouldn't eat much of it would be like maybe that ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. That was kind of all right.
But we talked about this.
But that's like not even
Nailed it.
But like that's not even
that's
close to real
ice
cake.
cream.
It's like a very different thing.
Yeah.
You don't like ice cream, do you?
Yep.
No, and right, I would only have
All right.
like a very small sliver of it. So
God.
yeah, I know I'm the worst.
What kind of cakes the boy like?
What kind of cakes the boy like? Amazing.
Oh my god.
Should we preview next week's?
We
Alex
should, we
Hates?
should, we should.
Yeah, I guess. Ooh, what should be next week? What should be next week?
Well, if we're going to, we could sort of preview ice cream if we're at a loss for other topics.
How about not food? How about we hate on the American Godzilla film, because we all know how much Alex loves that.
We could do that. We could also just hate on the bad remakes of movies I've enjoyed. I mean, that would be probably because like the Godzilla movie will give us about 30 seconds of stuff to talk about. But yeah, I mean, we could talk about the Planet of the Apes remake, not the newest one, but the Tim Burton one, the Godzilla movie, obviously the Star Wars prequels, which unfortunately happened, and I'm sure the other ones will pop up on.
This is going to be an entire podcast.
Probably.
All right. Well, thank you, Alex. Sean, you got to do Sean's pick of the week.
I do. I actually have two this week. I thought of them a few days ago. Okay, this week on the last episode, I realized I did a poor job of describing a really great album. So this week, I'm going to do a fantastic job in describing a terrible, terrible album.
Awesome.
My album pick for the week is the soundtrack to the film Act of Valor. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this film.
I'm not.
We saw a trailer for it when we saw The Gray, I believe. It's that real life Navy SEAL movie.
Okay.
Nothing but
Essentially-
real life Navy SEALs and soldiers play the main
It
role.
is. It's sort of like Go America the movie. I don't know. It's
Nice. That sounds amazing.
I believe
How
Alex.
can that not hit?
It's a shame Alex isn't here because it was Call of Duty the movie. Like literally
Yes.
everything in the trailer
Essentially.
is just
Oh, yes.
gameplay from Call of Duty.
I mean, I swear to God, I really thought the tagline for the film was going to be "It's Act of Valor, the movie that makes you proud to be an American," but it wasn't.
Okay.
And anyway, the soundtrack, I previewed it, and it's, when you think of a movie like that, what kind of music comes to mind? Like it's sort of like a gritty, almost like a Black Hawk Down style movie. Just kind of what would you picture as the soundtrack for that?
You
A
want
tiny.
this-
Oh, I would think a tiny bit of like melancholy, simplistic, neoclassical,
Yeah.
and then
Sure.
shitty
Yeah.
new metal.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No. You want to go full Saving Private Ryan, where
Nope.
like the bullets and cinder blocks make the percussion, and just you want the gritty realism, but also a symphonic backdrop. But I'm guessing they went with "Boot in Your Ass." It's the American way.
Oh. And also one rapper hip hop song to play during the credits.
Yeah,
That's
Cowboy
also...
Troy. Cowboy Troy. They went with Cowboy Troy.
Well,
I'm sticking with
well, you're kind of onto something with the boot up your ass thing. Essentially, it was a collection of some of the worst like alt pop country music I've ever heard in my life.
Do they have a
Like-
Chris Gaines track?
No, it was. I think like the band Sugarland, I think, was on there, and
Oh,
just kind of the younger generation, like not Rascal Flatts, but like Rascal Flatts type music.
okay.
And like I don't know if these were songs recorded for the film specifically,
That would be amazing.
but it was terrible, and I don't know. I mean, I can see them using these songs in the film. I mean, it's the whole thing is country. It is just awful.
That's insane.
I just couldn't believe what they were actually. Nix that whole thing. That was not my music pick. I do have actually two.
Nope, that's Sean's taste in music this week. Thank you
Nope.
for listening. Good night.
Oh shoot!
The end.
All right, thanks, guys. We got
Jelly
this.
side down. Signing
Did you
off.
Did you want my real picks?
Sure. We'll put it in next week.
Okay. I actually have two. I have a new album and an old album that I just discovered.
Oh no, you can't do two. You gotta space these out, man.
Come on, man.
There's only finite amount of music out there.
No,
What if you run out?
Yeah.
that's not true at all. There's so much more.
All
Here,
right.
in fact, you know what? I'll save my other music things for the next one, and I'm gonna pull up the Active Valor soundtrack on iTunes and just list off some of the artists and the song titles for you guys. Because
You don't really. I hope Frodo's not serious. You don't really have to stow your two. Like, so long as you're going to have more next week.
all right, here it's Keith Urban. I'm sure you guys know him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sugarland, as I said, Lady
Yeah.
Antebellum,
Yeah.
Trace Adkins, Winona Judd.
Yep.
And now I'll list off some of the song titles. There's a song called "Two Soldiers Coming Home," "If the Sun Comes Up," "Whatever Brings You Back," "For You," "Guide Me Home." It kind of seems like all the songs are about trying to bring these soldiers home because people really miss them.
Is the movie opened with a Larry the Cable Guy short? What were your other picks for music, Sean?
Oh, sure. My first one, it's you guys have probably heard of this artist Lana Del Rey. She's been getting a lot of flack and or attention online and whatever. Apparently I didn't actually watch the video, but apparently she bombed on SNL. I haven't seen it, but I don't know exactly what she did, how she performed that was so terrible. But her album, like her official full-length album, came out about a week ago, and I listened to it. I was intrigued because I liked the her first single, that song "Video Games." I know,
Yeah.
Frodo, I know you've heard that song.
Yeah, I really like that song.
And like the album, I actually thought it was pretty good. Like some people hated it, and a lot of people liked it. And like I'll probably have to watch the video of her performing just to see like if it was bad at all. But apparently, like people just like ripped her up for that, and I don't know. I can't imagine like what she did that was so terrible. But like I actually kind of like the album, and it.
I kind of saw briefly part of it, and honestly, what it was the band was a little loud, and she wasn't lip syncing, and so I think people were like, "Why are we listening to this big-lipped girl who can't even, drown out her band?"
I suppose.
It was. I thought it was fine from what I watched, but I didn't watch the whole thing because I honestly didn't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested to hear the entire album because I really did like that Video Game song. When I first heard it, I think I listened to it about 20 times in a row, without stopping. I was just like, all right, again. I was just again. Ah!
And it was a pretty great video too, and apparently like that was like a homemade video kind of. She just did that video and then released it on YouTube just by herself. key track from what I listened to. I didn't hear the whole album. I listened to most of it. My key track was the song National Anthem. Obviously, the two singles, Video Games, and then the single Born to Die, which is also the name of the album. But the song National Anthem, I enjoyed that one. So for our listeners out there, check out the song National Anthem. It's pretty decent.
What's going on in the back there?
Yeah.
Is someone like squeaking balloons together or something?
Cleaning a mirror. And then my other, that was the kind of the up-to-date, more recent music pick. My other music pick, and this is something I just discovered like about a week and a half ago. This band from the early like 90s, sort of kind of the more hard rock side of the indie scene in like the 90s. Is this band called Archers of Loaf, and like I'd heard about them.
Oh God!
And like
Archers of Loaf.
Like I heard about them and like I just kind of ignored it like for several years, and then like just recently they came up again, and actually I looked them up, and damn, like I was blown away. Like it's sort of like
you know who else loves the Archers of Loaf?
Who's that?
Len Walton.
Really?
Yeah, I've talked with him for hours about that band. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I've the one that they released an EP. It was right after they released their debut album. They released an EP which is called "Versus the Greatest of All Time," and that's pretty much, from what I've read and from what I've heard, like that's considered to be like their crowning achievement. It's these 5 songs, and it goes together so well. If you listen to it, you need to play the 5 songs in a row. But it's a really weird. It's like it's kind of lo-fi. It's a lot harder than you would expect, and it just surprised me that I'd never heard this band, considering this released in 1994.
Yep.
And it's really good. It's sort of like, imagine like the band Pavement, but more kind of hard rock, and there's even a little bit of punk in there. It was really interesting.
Look it up, son.
Did you say that you hate Pavement?
No, I said I don't know who Pavement is.
They did that song, No Slow Gin Fizz. You know that one?
Oh, Slow Gin Fizz.
The song's called Cut Your Hair, but yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And also
the
of course, the Archers of Loaf. They only released a few albums, and I guess they broke up kind of right before the millennium. And then the lead singer, he went on to release a bunch of albums under the moniker Crooked Fingers.
Okay. And
those albums are really, really good. They're not as, yeah.
What did you say?
So check out the Archers of Loaf, and then if you enjoy that and you like the way the guy sings and you like his voice, he got a very interesting voice. Check out Crooked Fingers, which I believe he's still recording them. He just released one actually last year in the fall, and he's had about 6 albums. So I kind of like it when when a band that was big in the 90s or whatever, at least some of the members, if not the main member, has still gone on to release stuff, and he's sort of exploring a different side of music, because it's Crooked Fingers is almost more kind of like folky rocky than the more harder edged of the Archers of Loaf, but I highly recommend all of it. So Archers of Loaf, my final say on this week's music, Archers of Loaf versus the Greatest of All Time EP, and then Crooked Fingers eponymous debut just called Crooked Fingers, which released in 2000. That is a great album.
Nice.
And that's Sean's music pick for the week.
Sean's music pick of the week. We have been recording for a while. Should we be done?
That's fine.
We can do that.
I just like how you said that's fine. That's fine if you want to give up on your dreams.
Oh, on your dream of being a comedian. All right, well, I'm probably gonna go if we're done.
Oh, we just started, actually. This is the...
Don't you know? This is just the beginning.
I actually haven't hit record yet.
This whole time? But you missed all of our quality jokes.
Ugh.